Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright's Ace... No, not Rice, right. 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Today, we're cross-examining an angel again. Apparently she has a ton of testimony. So where's this partition on the floor plan? I'm sure she means this wall. I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I quickly caught her. Yeah, explained her rights, sure. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Huh, maybe I should press her more details. Yeah? I'd like to see this on the floor plan, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she would be parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here. That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes? Is that correct, Ms. Starr? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing! The cough-up queen, Lunchley athlete, indeed. It would have taken her a little time. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. She couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just the one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... I mean... Yeah? Emma? 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 Emma, you're not being totally honest with me, are you? Ask further. By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the scene of the crime? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory is like a salmon heading upstream, you see. Oh. So it's... so it's gonna... I make my own myself laugh sometimes. What I was gonna say, so it's fucked and gonna die soon. No, the court doesn't see, Ms. Starr. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. Near the car. There was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell phone. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha! I was going to ask the same thing. I only say this one more time, so listen close, rookie. You'll say it as many times as I want you to! The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled out her cell phone, pulled out her own phone out of her pocket. And then I phased through this fence, and during that time you climbed over the chain link fence. I was gonna say that cell phone would shatter into bits if it fell to the ground. Nah, back in those days, those things were actually built to last. These days, if you drop your cell phone, that thing's gonna be in pieces. Those old bricks, nah, they'd last forever. Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, The chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this. What is it, Mr. Wright? The chief prosecutor made to escape. What? The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star. Resistance of the chief prosecutor made to escape? Oh, that does kind of make sense. If you're talking like an idiot, or trying to sound sophisticated. It fools idiots like me. So Mrs. Star tried to run. I'm sorry my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright. Not as sorry as I am. But she didn't do it! You have to believe me! Oh, okay, I meant to press there. Let's go back and press. I probably have to present something, like the phone! Let's press here again. She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pate of foie gras. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? There was an oil drum laying on the side of the scene of the crime. But it's strange. What's that? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? The parking lot entrance. That's right! It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent! More mysteries! I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. So Miss Guy tried to run. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. So we need to press on something. I don't know what. This is the last one. I mean, the word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emmer at 5:18. I mean, I'll try presenting the cell phone here. I don't think that's gonna work. Then why do it, Chronos? Because I actually don't know what else to do. Okay, no, it's wrong. Yeah, kind of figured as much, but... Is there anything? I mean, of course there's something. But what? That's the question. What is the floor plan? I mean, it is weird, like they were saying that she didn't run towards the end, and instead went back to the oil drum. Is that what I'm supposed to be being like, hey? But, I don't know. Or am I, like, asking how you could possibly climb that fence? Try it? No, okay. Well, that was a quick use of half health. Try it from the wall. Makes no sense, but I don't know what the hell we could possibly... The phone there, maybe? Probably save again. Now that I'm at half health, I should probably save again just in case I screw it up and I don't want to redo the whole thing, but... Oh, wait a minute. Is that the contradiction? Come here for a second. Yeah, no, that's the contradiction. Because how could you see it? How could you see it? Music stopped. Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Bullshit, Edgeworth. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Dots? Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? Huh, I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up! Ahem, a look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Star making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. Also, I love the fact that the judge didn't even, like... He's like, oh, my two lawyers are objecting. Should I, like, abstain them? Or, like, sustain the objection? Or dismiss the objection? No, just let them keep talking? Oh, alright. I'm eating lunch. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it! What? Order, order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies! That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me to question. Tell exactly what lie the witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about... what she saw? No, that would be too simple. Where she saw it? The order of events. No, that doesn't make any sense. So it's either what she saw or where she saw it. I think what she saw would be too blatant. So where she saw it? Miss Guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Pointless to lie, I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone, it would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it! Let me ask a question to our quoted wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard up till now points to one location. I mean... it's gotta be here, right? Unless she was, like, right here. But didn't she have, like, a security boyfriend? Yeah? This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Indeed, the security room is in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Ms. Starr, how many years have I been getting the better of men? Do you think that the tables could be turned? Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. Wright's light, here's my number. Actually, take that back, man. She's kind of, like, insane. Order, order, witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished, and I will do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make any sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. The truth still stands.
Objection!
It still stands. I disagree, Miss Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. I'm not a mind reader. Me? Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Okay. Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? The angle of the view? The distance from... Well, yeah, obviously. Difference in lighting? I mean, probably. But angle of the view of the crime seems... smart? Is it? Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna save again, to be quite honest. Are you gonna save some Chronos? No, but look, I don't have much health left. I don't want to make too many mistakes. Angle of the view. Why the angle in which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, okay, it's not right. The security guard station is on the second floor, and she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime. Ah, this is important. Why? Perhaps you'd like to reconsider, Mr. Wright. Okay, well... I mean, it still sucks. Mr. Wright, let's review what we know, okay? It's... not the lighting. That makes no sense. So, distance of the crime? It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
Objection!
That was a very clear objection. My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plan and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she saw.
Objection!
What she saw is not in question here. It isn't? What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Star, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Ms. Sky? Well, witness? Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches have gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch to my fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. What the Okay. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Oh my god. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking lot in B block. That's quite a detour, yeah. It's probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. For 5 minutes? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point. Spork. God damn it, Judge! I was literally about to say spork's the best utensil, and the spork is a wonderful invention. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do you have any evidence to stop this? Probably not, but here we go.
Objection!
5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. Maybe, yeah, actually, I was going to say it'll be al dente, but yeah. I got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, Ricky. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange? If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea! I didn't kill anyone! God! It's a court of incompetence, but you have the instincts of a killer. You would run! But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah! Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. Oh, thank God! Because seriously, like, how long is this testimony going to go on for? The witness has a grudge against the defendant, and a blank in her testimony. Dots! Mr. Edgeworth is the next. We have another witness! Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on the account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut. We screwed that can shut. Mr. Wright, okay. That was too close. I'm afraid that cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. So, I'm assuming... Hold it! Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer not to take the defendant's team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Ms. Starr. Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Oh, a triple-decker! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I will allow one more testimony as I munch down on this box. Let's hear about the decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? Also, how many lunchboxes do you have? Decisive evidence. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the scene of the crime. And now to the matter of the victim's shoes. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One, of course, is the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. What? There was blood found on that shoe? Why do you have this and not, like, Edgeworth? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple, as I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends at forensic. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, the shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Holy shit, you're right. Is that right, Mr. Wright? I mean, it is. You can't just bring up evidence out of the blue without going through the police and the prosecutors and stuff like that. It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. I'm gonna stand here smugly. Not so fast, Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensic department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty pissed. You could at least study some evidence law, really. The prosecution's complaints are notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Pretty sure she would have been thrown out of court the second time she lied, but sure. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I mean, I'll do that, like, next time? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like and below. If you're not subscribed yet, why do you have more videos? I can check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. You all have a great day.